Welcome to Inside the College. I'm Dr. Maggie McMenamin, president of Union County College. This morning we're taping from the beautiful Cancer Center at Trinitas Regional Medical Center here in the great city of Elizabeth in Union County. I have two very interesting guests here. One of them, the first one, is the CEO and president of Trinitas Regional Medical Center, Mr. Gary Horan. And to his right is the chairman of the Union County College Board of Trustees and the chairman of the Trinitas Board of Trustees, Mr. Victor Richel. Welcome, Gary and Vic.
Well, thank you.
It's great to be at Trinitas this morning. So let's get started. Union County College and Trinitas have a long history of partnerships. Vic, tell us a little bit about the history of Trinitas and Union County College.
Well, it's been a long, wonderful ride between the two institutions. As you know, and as I think many of our viewers know, Trinitas is the product of three hospitals in Elizabeth, the old Elizabeth General, St. Elizabeth's, and Alexian Brothers Hospital. Concurrent with that, Union County College was always working with Elizabeth General Medical Center and their nursing school, and created the Trinitas, eventually the Trinitas School of Nursing.
So that relationship between the college and the hospital, it's not a new relationship.
No, it's been going on for a long time, Dr. McMenamin.
Decades.
And I'm very proud to tell our viewers that Trinitas is always ranked in the top 3 in the country of nursing schools.
Yeah, it's a terrific partnership and certainly a mature partnership. But today we're going to focus the first part of our show learning more about this, some people might call it a hidden gem in Elizabeth, this university hospital. Some people might call it a community hospital on steroids, but the regional medical center here. So Gary, tell us what's happening at Trinitas.
Well, actually a lot, and we do think of ourselves as the best kept secret in town. We have a fantastic cancer center, which we're broadcasting from today. That opened up in 2005. It's a 40,000 square foot building. It houses incredible technology, almost Star Wars level technology, including 2 linear accelerators.
Now, tell me about the linear accelerators. A lot of talk about that, not just here at the hospital, but really across the county and the region.
Well, the linear accelerator is where you go for radiation treatment. It attacks tumors and cancers, and we happen to have the latest and the best linear accelerators.
So you're telling me we don't have to get on a train or drive across the bridge or the tunnel to go into the city?
Exactly. Everything is right here for cancer treatment. There's no question about it. Our physicians are superb, well trained. They trained at some of the best universities in the country, and we're here to serve cancer patients. I will say, if there are esoteric cancers or very complicated cancers, patients should go to New York, Sloan Kettering, and other places like that. But for 90% of the cancers we see, we can treat here without having to go on a train, a bus, or a car and installed and enrolled in traffic.
So but the Cancer Center is more than just this amazing linear accelerator.
Yes.
I understand there's infusion therapy and other components of cancer care here.
Yes.
Is it a holistic approach?
It's a holistic approach. There's a multi-unit of therapies that are given. It's really the full gamut. We have specialists who navigate patients through the system. Our infusion staff is fabulous, and our facilities, as you can see here, is first rate.
So state-of-the-art facilities, the latest in terms of technology with the linear accelerator, a full infusion center, a chemotherapy center, but it's more than just bricks and mortar and machines. Talk to us a little bit about the personalized care that people get here at Trinitas.
It's not just high tech, it's very high touch. We have staff in palliative care, we have staff that are specially trained, we have social workers, We're involved with the Jefferson Kimmel Cancer Center as far as research protocols.
Okay, so the protocols for therapy here
Yes.
are not just invented in Elizabeth, they're part of a...
These are national clinical trials that we're involved in, and we have the relationship because without that type of relationship, patients wouldn't be able to participate in the type of clinical trials that would allow them to go through different treatments.
Now, Vic, Gary talked about something that Trinitas is known for, the caring approach that the staff take, the high-touch approach. I know you've been connected to both the college and Trinitas for decades. Talk to us about what's your experience with that, and where do you think that comes from, the caring approach that you see here that's unlike some of the other hospitals?
Well, Elizabeth is a very unique city, and this region, Union County, is a very, very interesting city. It's a tremendous cross-section of people from all over the world, and it's always been like that. And Elizabeth and the three old hospitals, but primarily Trinitas now, clearly reflect that, and the kind of service they provide to our local residents is just outstanding, coupled with the wonderful relationship that Union County College has with its students. Dr. McMenamin, and our viewers should know, is the leading president of a community college in New Jersey, and we're very proud of the work she does there. But Union County College is doing the same thing, providing the same kind of wonderful hands-on service.
And many of our graduates are now employees at Trinitas.
That's correct.
It's a great partnership.
Yes, it is.
Talk to me a little bit, tell me what else is going on. I understand there's a new ambulatory care center that's up and running.
Ambulatory surgery center is up and running for the last year and a half, and it's doing very well, and it happens to be housed in this building. And what's unique about it is that it is a hospital-based ambulatory surgery center, and it's on the same level as the main operating rooms, the cath lab, and intensive care unit.
That sounds like an important feature in terms of safety.
It is. If there is a problem, the freestanding ambulatory surgery centers, if there is a problem, you have to call for 911, you have to get an ambulance and transport the patient.
So for instance, if I had ambulatory surgery on Route 22 or something like that,
yes,
I would not have access to emergency or critical care there.
Not as quickly as you would have it as being part of a major medical center.
Wonderful. Now, as I was driving in this morning, I noticed some construction going on. Yes. Tell the viewers, tell all of us about the exciting construction, new project happening at Trinitas.
Our latest project is an $18.7 million expansion and renovation of our emergency department. It's being funded through our foundation. The foundation has made the commitment to fund the $18.7 million, which is terrific. And so far, we've raised about $14.6 million. We've been very fortunate to get some matching grants and some other grants to help fund it. Basically, it's going to double the size of the emergency room. It also has in it something which is a little bit unique, 128-slice CAT scanner in the emergency department. And what this will do is unclog the emergency room while patients are waiting for a CAT scan. They don't have to go to the lower level of the hospital where they normally had to go for a CAT scan. They can go right in the emergency room, have it done, and the procedure is 4 minutes. And again, it's Star Wars technology.
So that means faster care,
yes,
better care,
yes,
and more personalized care,
yes,
in your new emergency room.
That's correct.
That's great news. That's terrific. Now, Vic, let's shift a little bit to the relationship between the hospital and the college. The feature piece of that relationship is related to the new, not to the new one, to the nursing school.
Correct.
We've had a dean in place there at the nursing school for decades.
Yes.
And talk to us a little bit about the hospital and the college and that nursing program and Dean Mary Beth Kelly.
Well, Dean Mary Beth Kelly, her fingerprints are all over the nursing school. She has been there from the beginning, initially beginning with the old Elizabeth General Medical Center and continuing on with Trinitas. Her relationship with Gary as the CEO and you and your staff as the head of the college has been extraordinary. And the bottom line is, the proof really is in the pudding. We are always rated in the top 3 nursing schools in the country in a large measure, I think, to the wonderful work she did, but also the wonderful relationship between the college and the hospital.
So Gary, we're entering a new era with the nursing school.
Correct.
Dean Mary Beth Kelly has retired. She's got a large shadow legacy with that program, that wonderful program. Tell us a little bit about my next guest, the new dean, Donna Penn.
Donna Penn is a terrific successor to Mary Beth Kelly, and we knew this was going to be a very difficult search because Mary Beth Kelly had a national reputation, and we went out for a national search, and we were able to find somebody who was head of a program in New Jersey at Mercer County College, headed a nursing program there. And she just struck us as being a very innovative educator and somebody who would fit in well with the Trinitas tradition. So we're very pleased to have Donna as a member of our staff.
The new Dean of Nursing, Donna Penn, taking over for retired Dean Mary Beth Kelly in this program that has been celebrated not just locally and among the college and the local community, but also nationally by the National League for Nursing.
That's correct. I mean, for the third time in a row, the School of Nursing was designated as a center of excellence for education. And we were the first diploma program in the United States to receive that designation. It's a very prestigious acknowledgement. And it's really through all the effort of Mary Beth Kelly, now with Donna Penn, and we're very proud of it. In addition, our own nursing department here has also recently been recognized as a center of excellence by the National League for Nursing.
The Trinitas Regional Medical Center.
Yes.
Wonderful.
For nursing promotion and advancement of education for our nurses. So we're very delighted with that designation as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the Cancer Center, full service, holistic care close to home. The Ambulatory Surgery Center, linked very closely to the critical services here in the hospital, and also the construction of the new emergency room. I remember hearing something about a wound care program that interested me, and I know a lot of our residents who do have stubborn wounds to heal. Can you mention a little bit about the Wound Center?
Our Wound Center, again, it's a nationally recognized program. We have one of the best healing rates in the country. I believe right now we're at a 94% heal rate, which is phenomenal.
94% heal rate.
That's correct. And we do get patients from all over. Recently we had a patient from Delaware who had a wound that wasn't healing, and he checked out other wound centers in Delaware, and some of them said he'd probably lose his leg. He went on the website, found our wound center, and came, and we treated him, and we saved his leg.
There's so much to be proud of in Union County. We have a wonderful community, and this community, the greater Union County community, is served by Trinitas Regional Medical Center. My guests this morning here at the Cancer Center at Trinitas are the CEO and President of Trinitas, Mr. Gary Horan, and the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of both Union County College and Trinitas, Mr. Vic Richel. We'll be right back after these messages.
I've always wanted to go to college. That helps you evolve as a person. I just feel like that's my destiny. My name is Queen, and I am your dividend.
Welcome back to Inside the College. I'm Dr. Maggie McMenamin, President of Union County College. Today, we're on location at the Cancer Center at Trinitas Regional Medical Center. For this segment of the show, we'll be meeting the new Dean of Nursing for Trinitas, Donna Penn. Welcome, Donna.
Thank you very much, Dr. McMenamin. I'm so very happy to be here with
Well,
you
we're
today.
thrilled to have you, not just here on the show today, but in Union County at the college and at Trinitas. You're the new dean, Dean Penn, the
I
new
know.
dean of the school.
Has a certain ring to it.
It does have a great ring to it, and you're succeeding Dean Mary Beth Calley, who is somewhat, some might say, larger than life
Right.
in terms of her
47 years of service.
at Trinitas and
As-
Elizabeth
as
General.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about you. Let's start with where'd you go to nursing school?
Well, I came from the state of New Jersey, College of New Jersey. At that time, it was Trenton State College. I also continued there for my Master's of Science degree, but then it was the College of New Jersey. And at that point, I had been working as a critical care nurse, and just so happens in Union County at Union Hospital.
Okay.
Worked there for 16 years in the critical care area. Then went into academia at Mercer County Community College, and I continued to serve them for
So you went
additional.
from Trenton to Union County, back
to
Trenton,
Trenton,
and
back
now,
to Trenton. Now back to Union. So
Okay.
it's a certain symmetry to that, I guess,
So
right?
tell us a little bit, how is your new job as Dean of the nationally renowned Trinitas Union County College School of Nursing different than your old job at Mercer?
Well, for one thing, this program is just phenomenal, has a phenomenal faculty, a phenomenal curriculum, great partnership with Union County College, as well as being the governing body, Trinitas Regional Medical Center, which both organizations provide tremendous support to the nursing program. So we're so fortunate to have that support. And to have a nursing program, you do need to have great support.
Well, tell us a little bit about my favorite topic, the students.
Students are wonderful. They come from all walks of life. We have people who are 18 years old up to 60. Men, women, all ethnic backgrounds. We just have a melting pot of diversity at the Trinitas School of Nursing. And we pride ourselves on that open access, which community colleges also, that is their main philosophy and mission, is to provide
transforming our community one student at a time.
And certainly starting with or finishing a lot of times their careers with nursing is something that students have always wanted to achieve, but something was in the way, family, a job that maybe wasn't what they always wanted to do, so they find nursing as their calling, and we're so fortunate at Trinitas to make that happen for them.
Nursing school is different now than it was 10, 20, 30 years ago.
Absolutely.
And one of the big changes, I imagine, is the clinical lab experience, in particular, the simulation lab. I know you have a sim lab, so tell us a lot about the sim lab.
Well, we have a world-renowned, I will maybe not say world-renowned, but I think we're close, nationally renowned simulation center. We have different schools of nursing come from all over to see what we have accomplished. So we have been doing this for over 10 years with simulation.
What? Simulation.
Just trying to come duplicate what we've been able to achieve with our, all of our students have a simulation experience.
Tell us what it is.
Well, what a simulation experience involves is, in the hospital, they're dealing with the real life patient.
Me, you,
yeah.
our family.
So students are learning. There's opportunities for mistakes simply because they are learning. We don't want them to make mistakes in real life.
On
Even though they
people.
have a clinical instructor there, the simulators, the patient simulators, are make-believe patients.
So are they just dummies?
They're dummies that do everything. We call them patient simulators because they breathe, they turn blue, they have seizures.
You're
you
telling
can feel
me
a
that
pulse on them,
the dummy turns blue,
their lips.
and you can feel a pulse on
And
the
you can
dummy?
feel a pulse, take a blood pressure, do a cardiac rhythm. So they're almost like a robot in
So
a way.
you're telling me that the students in the nursing school spend time in the sim lab
Yes.
practicing real skills and being put in situations where they have to recognize.
Absolutely. We can give them situations that they might not normally see in the hospital, like a patient who has a seizure, like a patient experiencing a heart attack. We can simulate that in a controlled area with a scripted thing that we're putting them through, so that we can see how they assess, how they follow up, how they handle the situation. And then we do the beautiful piece, the learning piece is debriefing. So when
So
this
that's
is all
the
over,
teaching moment.
that's the teaching moment, because they're very anxious during the actual simulation. But then we go back into a little room and play it back and allow for constructive criticism. What could I have done better? What did I miss? What would I do next time? This reflective piece is what gets them to learn and to be a better critical thinker and a better healthcare provider.
So that's a revolutionary change from, let's say, the old days.
The old days.
When I was in school, where you practiced on each other in a laboratory, but you could not really have a real world
Right.
experience unless you had a real patient.
And these simulators, we have microphones, so we can have them speak as well. So we can give them conversations with the patient. It is nice to sometimes have real life patients in there, but when you have somebody with a critical situation,
like a heart attack.
right, the
a code
simulators
blue.
work much better.
So then the student has an opportunity. We always wonder how we'll react in an emergency.
Exactly.
Everybody's, well, I would do this, I would do that. You never really know until you're in the situation.
And we're following what the standards of care would be. So we are teaching them the correct evidence-based way of doing this.
So Trinitas School of Nursing, nearly 40-year relationship with Union County College. What's coming up in the future for the school?
Well, we have a very strong partnership right now, and I know one of the things that we would hope would be able to come about is the RN BSN at Union County College, which would open up a world of opportunity for our graduates, because in the state of New Jersey and nationally, the trend is towards a minimum of a BSN. And not that that is legislation, but in nursing, it is lifelong learning.
It's what the hospitals are preferring now, to hire more baccalaureate-prepared nurses.
With the advent of more and more hospitals going for what they call magnet certification, the hospitals do have to require a certain number of BSN nurses. And also the Institute of Medicine, the Future of Nursing, is saying by 2020 they want 80% of the workforce, nursing workforce, to be BSN.
So you're talking about the Union County College program proposal,
Yes.
program announcement to create an RN to BSN program right here at Union County College, local in our community.
Which would hopefully, yes, open up a dual admission agreement, and our students would be in both programs from the beginning.
So then students who graduated from the Trinitas School of Nursing wouldn't have to travel to Rutgers or to other parts of the state to get their
Absolutely.
BSN degree.
Absolutely.
They could get it right here at Union County College.
Exactly. That's an exciting thing.
There's so many exciting things happening in Union County and here at Union County College and at Trinitas Regional Medical Center. My guest has been Dean Donna Penn, the new Dean of the Trinitas School of Nursing. The Trinitas School of Nursing is a cooperative program between Trinitas Regional Medical Center and Union County College. Dean Penn has been talking about the program, the technology, and the profession of nursing, and particularly talking about the proposed RN to BSN program at Union County College. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you for having me.
We're delighted to have you back here in Union County, running the premier nursing program at Trinitas Regional Medical Center.
Thank you very much.
This show has been all about Trinitas and all about Union County College and our partnership together. We have enjoyed meeting with our guests, CEO and President of Trinitas, Mr. Gary Horan, Chairman of the Board, Mr. Vic Richel, and new Dean of the School of Nursing, Donna Penn. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Inside the College.